Let me tell you something, if you have been thinking about relocating to Spain or buy a property here, whether you are planning for retirement or you just want a place to enjoy a few weeks per year while renting it out the rest of the time, now is the best time to make that move. More Americans than ever are buying property in Spain. According to the latest report from the National Notary Association, the number of real estate transactions involving US buyers has increased by an average of around 20% annually since 2020. In fact, 2024 was the year with the highest number of property purchases by Americans, and everything points to 2025 continuing that trend. Based on many of the conversations that I had with American clients, I've noticed that for many of them, the COVID pandemic was a wake-up call. It made people realize that it might be time to trade the fast-paced, high-pressure lifestyle for something slower and more balanced, and Spain is among the best countries in the world in that sense. So whether you're looking for a place to call home, a vacation escape, or a smart investment opportunity, this might be the perfect time to buy a property in Spain, and in this video we'll explain you why. But first, if you enjoy this type of content and want me to keep creating videos that help you better understand everything from relocating to Spain, buying property as a foreigner, to analyzing the best places to live here as an expat, please hit the like button. It really helps me out and keeps the channel going. Alright, so that said, let's jump into the key reasons why I believe 2025 is a great year to buy property in Spain, especially if you come from the United States of America. So the most important factor right now is the depreciation of the US dollar in 2025. I'm not a financial expert and I will not get into politics on this channel, but understanding how exchange rates move, especially between the euro and the US dollar, is crucial for anyone considering investing in property in Spain. From what many experts and economists agree on regarding Trump's economic plan is that he purposely wants to weaken the US dollar, basically to make American exports more competitive. In short, a weaker dollar makes US products cheaper overseas, boosting exports and helping the American economy in that regard. As of today that I'm recording this video, on April 8th of 2025, the exchange rate sits at around $1.09 per euro. That's higher than it was in the previous month, but still very favorable when you look at historical trends. Now, to give you some important context, over the last 30 years, the average exchange rate has been around $1.25 per euro. In 2011, it went as high as 1.50, and in 2014, it was around 1.40. So compared to that, 1.09 is still a very strong position for the US dollar. That said, I believe, and I think that most of you will agree with me on this, that we're entering a period of high volatility, and that's why 2025 might be a smart time to buy European assets, including property in Spain. Another important reason to consider buying sooner rather than later is a potential new property transfer tax that could be implemented by the Spanish government and only will be applied to foreign non-residents in Europe purchasing property in Spain. So if you're living in America, this tax would potentially apply to you. The Prime Minister mentioned that this tax could reach up to 100% of the property's value. While nothing is confirmed yet and it's still just a proposal, if you're seriously thinking about buying a property in Spain, it may be wise to do it before any such law is put in place. I made an entire video explaining and discussing about this topic in more detail. So if you're interested in knowing more about this potential property transfer tax that the Prime Minister wants to put in place, check the link in the description below and watch the full video. Now, compared to major American cities, real estate in Spain is still a bargain. In many coastal areas, you can find beautifully restored beachfront apartments or brand new villas for a fraction of what you would pay in places like California, New York, or even Florida. This makes Spain not only an attractive destination for lifestyle reasons, but also from an investment perspective, especially as prices in popular areas continue to rise steadily year after year. Moreover, as you can imagine, the tourism sector is very strong in Spain, which means that both Average occupancy rates and daily rates on rental properties are pretty good, making short-term and seasonal rental strategies very profitable in key locations. And let's not forget that remote work is here to stay, and many Americans are taking full advantage of this shift. If you have the flexibility to work from anywhere, why not to live in a sunny country with excellent healthcare, great food, a lower cost of living, and a relaxed lifestyle? And actually, as we mentioned many times in this channel, the Spanish government launched in 2022 the Digital Nomad Visa, which makes it easier for remote workers to live and work legally in Spain, with some major tax advantages for the first 5 years living in Spain. It's a win-win situation. So whether you're looking to diversify your investments, gain European residency, or just improve your quality of life, all signs point to 2025 being a great year to make your move to buy a property in Spain. Let me know in the comment section what do you think, or if you have any questions regarding buying property in Spain. You can also contact us by sending an email to admin@emergentinvestors.com, and I will personally get in touch with you. Here at Emergent Investors Spain, we provide all the real estate, banking, and immigration solutions that you will need as a foreign buyer. All the legal and immigration bureaucracy, location and property research, due diligence, mortgage sourcing, bank account opening. We even provide property management services. If you're interested in knowing more about our services, please request a free assessment call with me through the link you will find in the description below. Thank you very much for watching.